History often paints famous figures as either heroes or villains, black and white characters in a story. But reality is rarely so simple. Many of the people we admire for their great achievements also had dark, sometimes disturbing sides. Today, we're going beyond the surface to explore the hidden shadows behind some of history's most iconic figures. Were they heroes, monsters, or something in between? Let's find out. Napoleon Bonaparte's name is synonymous with military genius and political ambition. He rose from a modest background to become Emperor of France and reshape the political landscape of Europe. Yet, his rise came at a huge cost. His wars, known as the Napoleonic Wars, resulted in the deaths of millions of soldiers and civilians alike. He was known for his strict discipline and sometimes harsh punishments, and critics say he was obsessed with power, even crowning himself emperor instead of accepting the Pope's blessing. Napoleon's legacy is a complicated one, a brilliant strategist to some, a ruthless tyrant to others. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is often remembered for her intelligence, political savvy, and legendary romances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But Cleopatra's reign wasn't just about love and luxury. She was a skilled political operator who wasn't afraid to use manipulation or eliminate rivals to maintain her power. Some historians suggest she was involved in conspiracies and was willing to take drastic measures to protect her kingdom. Beneath the glamour was a ruler fighting for survival in a male-dominated world. But was her ambition admirable or ruthless? Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes and created the largest contiguous empire in history, stretching from East Asia to Europe. He revolutionized warfare with his strategic brilliance and fearlessness. However, his conquests were marked by extreme violence. Entire cities were razed, populations massacred, and cultures disrupted. Yet, paradoxically, Genghis Khan also implemented laws to promote trade, religious tolerance, and meritocracy within his empire. His legacy is dual: a brutal conqueror to some, a visionary leader who laid the foundation for a globalized world to others. Joan of Arc, the Maid of Orléans, inspired the French army during the 100 Years' War and became a symbol of courage and faith. A teenager claiming divine visions, she defied social norms and military expectations. However, her claims of hearing voices and her challenge to both secular and religious authorities led to her capture and trial for heresy. She was burned at the stake at just 19 years old. Today, she is a saint and a hero, but in her time, many saw her as a dangerous fanatic. Was Joan a divinely inspired warrior or a young woman swept up in fanaticism? The truth is, history is never simple. The people we call heroes often carried shadows of doubt, controversy, and darkness. Their legacies remind us that no one is purely good or evil. They were human, complex, flawed, and fascinating. So, who were they really? Heroes, monsters, or something in between? That's for you to decide. If you enjoyed diving into the dark side of history, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fascinating stories that challenge what you think you know. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.